Hello everyone. So today we're looking at creating a memory game activity using H5P on WordPress. So you can see we have 12 turned cards here, or boxes. And under each box or each card on the other side has a picture that we're gonna match with another picture. Let's just click on number 1 for example.
The motherland calls.
So here we have a landmark, the motherland calls. We have an audio that says what it is.
The motherland calls.
We have to find, or we have to match this with the country where it belongs.
United Kingdom.
So we know that that doesn't work, so we have to choose another card.
Japan.
Japan. China. As you can hear, this is my voice here. China. So you can upload audio or you can use your own recording, and I'll show you how to do that in the activity.
Statue of Liberty. Big Ben. Leaning Tower of Pisa, Russia. Japan. The motherland calls.
I remember
Russia.
this, Russia, and
the motherland calls.
So once you match two cards, you get a custom message that we put, and you move on to the next one.
Big Ben, Shibuya Crossing, Italy. Statue of Liberty, Big Ben. Leaning Tower, United Kingdom.
As you can see, I'm not really
Shibuya
good
Crossing,
with this game.
United States. Japan.
There we go, Japan.
Shibuya Crossing.
And we got a match. So I'll show you how to create this, and I'll go over all the options. Let's get started creating a memory game using H5P on WordPress. So what you want to do is you want to go to H5P content and add new to create a new activity. And in the list of modules, you want to find the module called memory game. If you don't have it installed, click on get to get it, and then you can click on it to start creating a new activity. We give this activity a title. We'll call it memory game, and we're working with this right here, these cards. As you can see, each card has two images. So this is image number 1, and the second image, which is the matching image, that is image number 2. Also, you can add an audio track to each image. We will be doing that in our activity. So let's get started and let's start adding some of our images. So click on the image to upload our image. And our first image, we have the Great Wall of China. We just call it Great Wall. We don't want to give anything away. This is the alternative text for the visually impaired. If someone can't see, they can have a text reader that would read the text of what the image is about. But we're also adding an audio track. So you can upload a file, you can use a link from a website, or you have an audio recorder where you can record your own audio. So if you don't have anything to upload, you can just click on record and record the audio. We'll try recording the audio for the first one, and for the rest I have the recordings already. So let's try this. And you want to allow your browser to use your microphone. The Great Wall. And let's listen to what it says. The Great Wall. Good. So it says the Great Wall. I don't want to say the Great Wall of China because that kind of gives it away. So we have our first image now. We have a picture of the Great Wall. We have our alternative text, and then we have our audio. Now we add the matching image, and the matching image I'm using the flags of the country to identify the countries. So I have a Chinese flag. The alternative text for the second image seems to be optional, so I'll leave it blank, and I'll add the audio track, and I'll again record my own audio. China. Listen to it. China. Sounds good. And then we insert, and the last field is, it's a short text that will pop up once the two matching cards are found. So if they match these two cards, what do you want to say? Say great job. Let's just say great job. You can give some type of description or anything. You can write anything in here. I'll just leave it at great job. So now this is the first card done. You can move on to the second card. So the second card, I'll make 2 cards and then the rest I'll fast forward through. So the second card, I'll use the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Call it Leaning Tower. For the audio track, I've already got some audio, and it is right here. Can't play it, we'll play it once it's done. Just cancel. The matching image for the Leaning Tower of Pisa, we'll just put the Italian flag, and we'll add the audio as well. Okay, so now we've got 2 cards. We can add other cards. You can see we can add as many cards as we want. I haven't seen how many in total we can add, but I'm gonna add the rest of the cards and I'll see you right after that. Okay, now we have completed all 6 cards. So I've got Great Wall of China, Leaning Tower, Shibuya Crossing, Motherland Calling, Big Ben, and Statue of Liberty. And I have 2 cards in each one. So once we're done with all of that, we go down to behavioral settings, and for the behavioral settings, it says position the card in a square. This will try to get all the squares, all the pictures kind of uniformly displayed. So we'll leave that checked. The second one is asking for the number of cards for each one. We don't want to set a number that is higher than 2, so we want each card to appear twice. Or we can leave it blank. We don't really need to put anything in here. Add a button for retrying when the game is over. Sure, we'll have that. Look and feel. You can have a theme color for your activity. So we're going to choose some type of light green color. And when the cards are turned over, the back of the cards can have a specific design that you can upload. So you can add an image to be designed at the back of each card. Let's see. Let's add this logo that I like. Let's see if this logo shows up at the back of the cards. All right, the text overrides, again, this is just to override the default text that shows up in the activity. So card turns, time spent, these are all things that will show up in the activity, and you can change this text to say something else depending on what you want. You can change the language as well. You can use another language if you're creating this activity for or using another language. So once we have all these options selected, I'll come up here to display options. I don't want to display the toolbar below the content, and I feel like I'm done with it, so I'll go ahead and create it. Click on create, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so you see right now all of the cards are turned over. We have 12 cards, and there's a logo on the back. So the light green was the color I chose for the background, and then I added this image. So I'll click on the first one. Let's see what shows up.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
So it shows the picture, and it also plays
Leaning
the
Tower
audio.
of Pisa. Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Let's select another card. Hopefully we're lucky.
Japan.
No, we don't want that.
Japan. Statue of Liberty.
China.
Big Ben. The Motherland Calls. Russia. The Motherland Calls.
So I got this one right, and I get the custom message that I put down there.
Italy. Leaning Tower of Pisa.
I got my custom message, I got it correct, and so on. To get this onto your website, what you want to do is you want to take the short code here, you want to copy it, and you want to put it either on a page or on a post. So I'll add a new post to put this activity on a post. Okay, so we have our new post. Let's give it a name. Call this number 13. And we call it memory game. And you want to add a new block. And this block has to be a short code block. And we have our game, or our short code copied, and we want to paste it here. So we pasted our short code. Now all we have to do is publish, and that is it. Let's view our post. Let's see what it looks like on the website. Great. So the only thing is that there aren't any instructions. That's something I would like to add. You can add the instructions in your post. That way it will blend in with the activity. But as you can see, it looks nice. It's interactive. The Great Wall.
Italy.
So as you can see at the bottom here, we have time spent. That is how long it's taken the user to complete this. And the card turns, how many times the cards were turned before the activity was completed.
United States.
China. The Great Wall. China. Get my custom message.
Russia. The Motherland Calls.
Got a lucky one.
Japan. Big Ben. United States. Statue of Liberty.
Nice.
United Kingdom. Shibuya Crossing. Japan. Shibuya Crossing. United
Nice.
States. Big Ben. United Kingdom.
Got that.
United States.
So-
Big Ben.
Even after getting the answer, you can still click on it to see
Big Ben.
or to hear the audio.
Leaning Tower of Pisa. Italy.
Nice. All right, so I'm done. I get the message at the end, good work, and I get time spent 50 seconds, 56 seconds, and I've turned the cards 20 times, and I get the option to reset the activity over. That's basically it. This is a standalone activity. If you want to include it as part of a bigger set, you can add a question set, or you can use it in an interactive workbook along with many other activities. This is it for now. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.